My city so little.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Hey,
Hi.
hey, how are you?
Am I on mute?
No, you're not on
No.
mute.
I'm
No.
like, why am I sitting so low?
Oh
Let
yeah,
me
you
just.
are low. Yes, you're very low. Maybe
There we
there
go.
you go.
Yeah. Now I'm sitting kind of high, but that's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good. Yeah. How about yourself?
It's going pretty good. Pretty good.
Glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm just getting things set up. How's your website coming along?
It was great. I started doing it via the um, from scratch, and it
Mm-hmm.
works out much better.
Right. Gotcha.
It
Okay.
really, really does. And I cannot see the controls. You know what? It didn't even have me set up my desktop.
You mean, well, do you have your on your computer? You mean for Horizon Workrooms? Do you have
Uh
your
huh.
do you have the app open on your computer?
You know what? That's probably don't. Let me see. Da, 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 da. Okay, it's open. Maybe I need. Let me see if I have to re-enter. Okay, here we are. Cool beans. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. So doing it from scratch, works great.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay. Are you able to get your computer connected?
yeah, it's connected. Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I am just give me 1 second. I'm actually here. I'll go ahead and share my screen so you see what I'm doing. I am just testing this for Fuchsia,
Okay.
trying to see what's going on with it. This is time conversion widget, but
Mm-hmm.
just keeps having every time I click it. Let's see. Let me just try it. So this is here on the sidebar.
Can you hear that TV in my background?
No, not really. Do you hear anything in my background?
Mm-mm, no.
Okay. So this is okay. So this is what they have convert this date and time
Uh-huh.
from this time to this time. So that's not actually what she needs, though.
Was she wanting like, okay, so when she sets it up to say her workout session for 7 p.m. EST, someone in England, London, whatever, logs in, does she want them to automatically see the time in there, or do they have to go through a conversion step?
Right. She wants like this. So something like this. I mean, pretty much. I mean, not that. No. Why is this so? See, the problem is it's always most of the time this is built in to something else, but so like she wants to be able to set a date and time. So like let's say we
Mm-hmm.
say November the 15th of 2023, right?
Mhm.
And then she wants another person, like if that's not their date, if that's not their location, they should be able to hit a drop down, select their location, and then convert that date and time to theirs right there on the page.
Gotcha.
And so now in order to do that, like I can build it in JavaScript, but it's like I figured it would be something that already exists for that. But everything that we're that I'm coming across has like you have to manually set your own date and time,
Mhm.
which is she wants to be able to put like the date and time on the page, which you're going
Mhm.
to have to put it in something. You're going to have to put it
Mhm.
on something, but then next to it would be an option to hit a drop down and say I'm in central time or whatever. But there's a lot of different time zones. So let me see.
Right. Okay, so question. So what would it look like, or what do you think about, okay, she puts her date and time in, and then if in that box where she's setting that date and time, there's a section for CST, PST, MST, and once you put it in, it automatically puts the time in for those time zones. It just automatically does it.
Yeah, so that would, but yeah, that would still be something that needs to be created.
Right.
Right. Yeah, I was just trying to, and that's the thing. Like I can make something like that.
Mhm.
I can make something like that. It's just that. So first of all, it would be an extremely tedious process. Well, I'll tell you what though. You could let's see. Let's do it like this. We could do it like this. Watch this. Let's do if we use Chat GTP,
Right. Hey, I
we
love AI.
can we can get all right, look, let me see. Let's try something. All right. Okay. Yeah, see there's so many of them, but let me just see what it come up with. So you would have to know in advance like pretty much which ones you want to target. But then like I could write a script that would change it out, but then when it's so many different options, let me see.
Mhm.
It's just some reason said that because we can. Let me. I just want to see how many there are.
Oops. Jeez.
Now, it could be what would probably make it easy
Mhm.
is to detect the browser's the visitor's browser
Yes.
time and then just show it automatically in that time zone.
Mhm.
That would be more convenient because even when it comes to offering a drop down list, look at this list. Like like that ends up
Oh,
not
you're
even.
not sharing. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's not
No, it's
sharing.
okay.
Sorry about that. I thought you were looking at it. I sorry about that.
Oh.
Yeah, so here's what happened. Okay, you didn't see any of this. So first of all, I was asking ChatGTP and basically, he's saying like in terms of like the world, there's too many to it's too complex for him to list it. But
Mhm.
then I went on to say just give me a basic list or a common list, and
Mhm.
so these are 27. So we've got
Jeez.
27 time zones here. So just imagine if we were to have, so watch this. Let's say I have an event on November 3rd at 3 p.m. PST. Please make, sorry, list of the time conversion for each time zone you listed. So now what? So here's the thing. So she wants to be able to put in the date and time, right? And then so now it becomes available at this, like, a person from any one of these date and times would get this time
Mhm.
for their um for
There.
for their time zone equivalent.
Mhm.
Now, if they had to hit a drop down and select it, it becomes a long drop down list, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it would be best for the visitor if it happens automatically based on their browser.
Mhm.
But then if we do it automatically based on their browser, the
Mhm.
potential problem with that is what
Hello.
if they are using, hey, Wendy,
Hey.
you're a
Hey.
witch,
How you doing?
the Wendy
Mhm.
witch.
Good.
That's
Mhm.
right. That's right.
The Wendy witch. So, but if they, let's imagine they're
Hey, Shay.
using a,
Hey.
hey, Cyber Shay, let's imagine
Hey,
that,
how are you?
they're like, let's imagine they are driving through a different time zone. Maybe they're,
Mhm.
and they would just check the page to just see what time. They would get an incorrect time if it happened automatically. So like little situations like that where like if we show it automatically, maybe the time zone that's
Well,
detected isn't the time zone that they wanted to see it in. You see what I'm saying? Like,
right, because their browser is going to
because
be
they're
based on their home site versus where they're traveling.
right. Well, yeah, that's just one example. Just
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
give
yeah,
like
yeah,
where
yeah.
they may imagine a person, in some locations, they go to work in a different time zone every day,
Mhm.
because they
Right.
just, you know, commute that distance, or maybe
Mhm.
they were, whatever the scenario is. But for
Mhm.
maybe they are using maybe they're using um, a I'm having a brain fart. Something to block their IP or scramble it or something like that, and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's it's not showing correct. They wouldn't get the accurate time. Um, so
Mhm.
I'm just trying to, just saying like if it
Right.
does it automatically, there are some cases where it wouldn't be accurate for the person.
Mhm.
But yeah, so this is all of the different, this is all of the different variations of that time that are common.
Mhm.
So if we was to have like a table, below
Mhm.
it. Like that's just a lot of content, and it's difficult.
Mhm.
Like a person have to look through and see.
Right. Where am I?
Yeah,
Look
that
at
type
that.
of thing.
Mhm.
But yeah, so it's something to think about.
Mhm.
I'm gonna keep thinking about this and put something together to solve it. But yeah, maybe browser would be the best. And then with an option next to it, you click the
Mhm.
button, convert. Maybe you click a button and then it just pass it to a third party time conversion
Mhm.
source.
Yeah.
See it in your time, and then you tap the button and it opens it up in timezone.com or something like that
Mhm.
for you.
Right.
So I'm going to keep thinking about it. So, welcome everyone. Let's see what time it is. 2:58. Um, so how's everyone's website coming along? How about yours, Cyber Shay?
It's coming along good. I just didn't finish doing pictures. I gotta add more pictures, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Me too. I gotta
Okay.
do that too.
How
Yep.
about you, Wendy?
Confession. I haven't been doing anything, and I'm quite sure you can see it. Confession. And then I'm trying to find out. I had to do something to my computer because it was something was wrong with it. So I
Okay.
had to uninstall my Google thing. So
o-
everything is weird.
Gotcha. Oh,
So
so right
when
now you getting that set up right now, or
no, I been did that, but I'm trying to find how to get in my website, and it's not. So must have
oh,
clean that too.
you want to start sharing that way we can help you?
Oh Lord. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. What is it doing? Come on, share. Trying to get in there. Now that's my business, and I'm trying to find your thing, yours, and it's
Oh,
not
so
coming up.
yours is
Wendy, Wendy,
it's
what?
okay. One moment. I'll let me. You can actually tell you what. Go to here. Let me come over there. One moment. Okay. Okay. You can actually go to the Horizon Workrooms. Go to Workroom. What is it?
Oh,
Workrooms.
you want me to go? Okay.
Yeah. Go to I think it's what is it?
Is it workplace?
Yeah, workplace dot
Okay.
workplace.workrooms.com.
Oh, not this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Work
DJ
rooms. Dot work.
Trey.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, what's
Place.
yeah, there you go.
Hey.
Hey.
See, it defaults to this one. See,
No,
this
no,
some
no, that's not
weird
it.
stuff going on
No, 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 that's not it.
on
One
my end.
one moment. What's the URL, everyone? Does anyone know? What is it?
No, it
For
came up, but then
our
it went away.
for our
See?
pages.
Workrooms.workplace for Meta.
H
Yeah, click
No,
that.
that's a
Why is
business, not that one though.
this one right here? Workrooms.workplace.com.
.com.
But it's
Yeah.
Mhm.
And when you do that, it takes you here.
yep,
Then you might have some spamware going on.
yep. Let's see if
Yeah.
that one. Nope, nope. That's weird. Yeah, it's been like
So
that for a
try
while.
okay, so then let me just get your domain. One moment. Let me pull you
Mm-hmm.
up. It might just be wendy.humai.club, but let me check.
I need to spell my name right.
Try wendy.humai.club.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay.
Yeah. And then if you want to sign in, did you ever change your password?
What's the other part? It might come up. Oops, I shouldn't have done that.
So well, just hit refresh and then it'll all come back. Just control R. Yeah, there you go. And after this, just put a /WP dash
There
admin.
it is. It come up. Oh,
Well,
admin.
no, no, no. Yeah, you got to type the word dash admin. So I'll put a hyphen. Yeah, and ADMIN, and then go ahead and go there. That's going to log. Okay. So now, if you did not change your password, it'll just be change me. Yeah, it's probably Wendy. You can.
I
It's,
think that's your old from something else. I'll figure it out.
you
If
can
not, I
stop
just
sharing. You can stop sharing if you want.
going through. Yeah, I go through my notes.
Okay.
Okay.
So greetings, everyone. How's it going?
Oh man, crazy,
Hey,
crazy.
I got a quick thing to share with you. I don't want to, try to fix it now, but for some reason I can't get into my site. I had changed my password. All my stuff was saved. I've been going into it like it was no issue, and all of a sudden, earlier this week, I had
Can you
something.
show me?
So, yeah,
And now I can easily reset your password for
we're
you.
gonna have to do that because
Okay, let me go ahead
it,
and just reset it for you now.
yeah,
I'm going
because
to
it had an
reset it back to
excuse me,
change me.
forgive me, I'm fighting the cold.
Oh, no worries.
It had an email
Oh,
where I could put my email, and it was supposed to send me a password
yeah.
change,
But
and it
remember
didn't
when?
do it.
Wait a minute. Did you set? Well, you. So you, in order for it to do it, you could have connected it to your Zapier because we haven't connected the system to send out emails yet. But what you could have done
What?
is you could have connected it to Zapier and then it would have sent you the email. But
Excuse me.
but no worries. I'm about to do it for you right now manually.
Thank you.
No problem. But yeah. It's just that we haven't nobody's WordPress system as a default sends out email yet because we haven't connected your domain. And since we now you don't have to connect a domain if you don't want, but I still have to set the system up in order to be able to send out mail. And we went through Zapier to so that your form will send out mail, but we didn't set it up so that WordPress itself would be able to send it out through
Okay.
Zapier. Yeah, so that's why you'd never receive the email. But give me
Okay.
1 second. Yeah,
So yeah, work. So long story short, I'm even further behind because I couldn't even work because I was locked out.
you
So
you you could have just messaged me through the group, bro. I would
no,
have I would
just
have
feel me.
got you.
No, I'm sorry. Like I said, I've been under the weather the last few days, so that's
Right.
really
Yeah.
the
So
only
it's
reason.
been
Yeah. So
got you.
yeah, but yeah.
Yeah. No
But what I did
worries.
at least do was I mapped out like I pretty much know the fields that I want to put into my page. I just couldn't actually get into my page and do what I want to do. So
Yeah,
Understood. Okay. Just give me 1 second.
ain't long. I'm behind too. So.
Yeah. So
excuse me.
how's it going for you, Trey? While I get him,
Oh
go ahead and
man.
talk to us about your situation.
Oh man. So you already know the thing about my text. So I did plain like you said, just regular
You
plain text. Oh sorry.
you want to start sharing it and while you talk? You
Yeah.
want to talk?
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah. All
Let
right.
me go ahead and what is my share button? There you go. Okay. But so this right here, this text is just the image. I just bought it in as a PNG image because I couldn't figure out how to get that text like you said. So I literally just bought that as a PNG. But then I made the regular text, and then I did this same way. It's just the image I did on Photoshop, and I bought it in because that's how way I got. That's how I got around that text thing for that. But as far as this is I just left it normal, like you said. So to try to figure out, because I couldn't figure out how to do that change. And I even downloaded the font that I wanted to use, and I still couldn't get it to work. But it was saying something I don't have access or I don't have permission
Let me
to
see.
do.
Show me where you saw that at.
Okay, there you go. Enable. Okay, let me scroll down. So I'll go here, click on the gear wheel, and then I go to, I think it was design in the font right here. And it says see upload.
Mm-hmm.
And then I choose a file. Let's see.
Do you have a font file?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And let's
Let's
see.
see.
It is right fonts. See, and this is it right here.
One moment. Let me come over there so I can get a closer look.
Okay.
DJ Marcus, I've changed your password back to the default. Do you remember what it is? The one that
X.
I set it at the beginning. You can
The
get
ch-
it from.
I'll go
Yeah,
back and look in the
the
group.
chain.
I
Yeah,
can go back and
chain.
look at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
And this is the font right here, and it's a JTS.
Okay.
Wow. I
So,
click that, and
so
I
you
don't.
wait a minute. It's got to be
It's a
the
T.
a TTF or
Yeah,
OTF.
it's a TTF.
Oh,
It's
okay.
right
I'm
Yeah.
here.
back
Sorry
in.
about that.
Thank
Yeah,
you. I'm
no
back in.
problem.
Thank
No
you.
problem. And you can change your password now to something that you
Okay,
want it to be.
and then I'm gonna click upload.
Okay. Oh, you got to
See?
name it. Put a name in.
Oh, okay.
Name it Rust or whatever you want.
It's Army Rust. Okay, and then I'm gonna click upload.
Mm-hmm.
See? Sorry, you are not allowed to upload.
Oh, you know why? It's because of my server securities. Yeah. Okay. So
Oh,
tell you what, can you send me? I've got to make a I got to update. So for security reasons,
uh-huh.
I've got the server configured to only allow the front end to upload certain file types.
Okay.
So I have to allow TTF and OTF on the server level. So you can
Okay.
so Divi recognizes these file formats and knows how to handle them, but the server is blocking you from doing it right here.
Uh,
So send me a message through the group
uh-huh.
after the group, and then I'll do that, and then that message
Okay.
will go away. No
Okay.
worries.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Sorry. One more
No
No,
problem.
question. Is the
Sure.
password change? Is it under settings?
So when you log in, hover over users and then go to your profile.
All right, let me see. Users. Okay.
Yep. And then scroll down and you'll see where it says set password.
Okay. Am I in the wrong place? Shit.
You want to share?
Yeah, I said I'll share because I'm not putting the password in yet.
Mm,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah. You can
hold on
stop
for one.
sharing when you're going to start typing.
All right, give me just one quick second.
No worries.
Uh, all right, there we go. Can you see? Oh no, wait.
No, no, not yet.
Uh, sorry, I had to do that second click. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So oh, yeah, right here, profile. Just click. Now, you could also hover over DJ Marcus J and click edit.
That's what I was
Yeah, yeah,
wondering.
you can
Okay.
do that too. But you could, if you see how profile highlighted right there, is
Mhm.
because it's the same page. But yeah, scroll down and you'll see
Okay.
new. Yep, set new
All right.
password right here.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. And just so that you know, like if you ever need to like have third-party applications log into your WordPress site, I don't know if you ever use application passwords with your Google. But you can do the same thing right down there at the bottom. You'll see application passwords. You can set application credentials and then use that only for the third party application that's going to connect. They were right down
okay.
there. All right.
That's
So,
nice.
how about everyone else? Let's see what you got going on, Cyber Shay.
Okay.
Ah,
That's nice.
Mhm.
right.
These is from the templates. I didn't do custom. No, I didn't do custom.
Yeah, you used the template correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is really nice, Cyber Shay.
That's my new
Oh,
book
this
that I'm
your
having come out.
book.
Yeah, I'm coming out. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Nice. Look at
Oh,
Oh wow.
you.
what? Woo-hoo.
Hey.
Confetti.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know, right? Confetti, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cyber
Just another
Shay.
Shay.
thing about your books. Just because you know about a website called flip.html. That's where
It's
you can
Mm,
called
have
yeah.
a flip book. Yeah.
Mhm.
Flip book.
Those PDF flip
Digital.
books. Yeah,
Yep.
yep.
it's
Yeah,
called
they
what?
pretty cool.
Yes.
Flip.
Yeah, flip. Yep, they're really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
It has a picture of me sitting in
Awesome.
there and spatial. That's a spatial Um,
it's a
profile.
spatial gallery, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that spatial
gallery.
gal, I
Yeah,
recognize
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Mhm.
on there.
This is really nice.
I have to add.
Yeah.
It's gonna add the photos, some photos and videos here, but I might change it and have like a just another page for them
You have
and
been
take
working
in
hard
quotes.
on this.
Yes.
Yeah, and these are the collaborations and
Now,
teams I'm with.
do you know
Yeah.
how to do you know how to create navigation menu items up here so that when they click it scrolls them down to these sections that you've got down here in the page?
Yeah, the CSS thing. I think I haven't
Well,
did. I don't did it. I haven't did it, but I know you're talking about like they would click a contact or something, and it'll go.
yeah, and it'll
Like they'll
scroll them
scroll.
down to that
Yeah.
section. Yeah. So if you want to
Yeah.
do that, I'll show you how to set that up. If you
Okay.
don't, unless you already know how, of course.
I know how, but I
Okay.
haven't
Okay.
played with it, and I haven't did it in a while. But I have to
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, you
Nice.
can still show us, because
Yeah.
I'll probably do
Yeah.
that
You wanna
No.
so
if you
Okay.
don't
I have to
mind.
change the logo.
yeah,
The
well,
logo DJ Marcus. I have to change that logo. I still got to change that logo.
Look, I don't
mhm.
care what logo you use. I'm shocked
Okay.
that I even saw it the first time when you scrolled through here. So
Okay.
it could be
And
the
then this is
turd
my
emoji, and
business over
I'd
here.
smile.
You're funny. And here's the like a consultation if someone wants consultation, and then I have the consultation form down here.
Form down here,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Love it.
And then that's it for now. I gotta take out some of these things like that, this here, and
Mhm.
some of those things.
Drop some of the stuff you don't want, but
Yeah.
yeah, this is you've
Wow.
you've
Mm-hmm.
utilized this template very nicely.
Mm.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been busy.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
Okay.
You've been more busy than me. That's
So
Yeah.
let's
that's
just for the rest of the class, let's go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and pick one of these sections, and we're going to create a link to it. So there it's
Okay.
it's a two-part process. So we're going to have to update her navigation menu, but first we're going to pick a section to add a link to. So do you have let's go down to your section where you've got the contact format. And let's start where okay, yeah, start right here. All right.
Right here.
So first of all, you pick a spot where you want the browser to scroll to. So in this case, we want to make sure that they see how can we assist with your metaverse needs. So let's just scroll down and bring this section in view. So hover over this section, Cybershay, and where it turns blue, let's just click that gear wheel right there and then go to advanced. And we're going to give this section a custom ID. Okay. So click where it says CSS ID in classes and then give it a CSS ID. And so you're going to just give it a name, one name, no spaces.
Okay.
Okay. And it can most likely
It
it'll
can
be lowercase.
contact. Can it say
Yeah.
con?
Just name it contact. Yep. Something you can remember. Okay. And then after so now what you've done by doing that is you have labeled this section as a contact. Now you can only have one when it comes to one important thing to note about CSS IDs in classes. You can use both of these for basically labeling, content areas, but with IDs you can only have one technically. You're only supposed to have one ID per element. So since you have contact right here, you can't make another contact ID on another section or element. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be correct. That would be erroneous. However, when it comes to classes, you can have more than one class. So you can have as many elements tagged with class as you want. And so a case where you would do that is if you wanted to apply a color to all you know points that are tagged contact, you want them to be blue, then in that case it would find everyone that's named contact and make it blue. But in this case only one contact as the ID. Go ahead and hit your green check and then save it. Yeah, right there.
So I have a quick question. So in a
Sure.
case like that, could I name it like contact ID, one word, contact class,
Well,
or
so
class be different? I just say class. I take that back. Let me rephrase that. I just want to make sure I'm understanding. Class is a group, so I could have 50 IDs.
no, you can have 50 classes, but one ID.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was
Yeah,
saying it backwards. Thank you. Thank you.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So if you was going to have contact class and then a contact ID, those are still different. So you could have contact class and contact ID in the same document or style sheet, and it's okay. It's only if you wanted to have two IDs with the same name that it's a
ID's
problem. Yeah,
always
yeah.
singular.
All
Okay.
IDs, yeah, it's an identifier, and it's supposed to be unique.
All right.
All right, so now you can exit your visual builder. That's the reason why we can use the ID as a link anchor because it's unique. If there could be more than one IDs, it wouldn't work because where would the link take you to? Which one? It would have to ask another
Yeah.
question like which one of these. All right, so now hover over your toolbar and then go to menu. No, hover over your name right here and then go to menus. So now we're going to go to the menu and we're going to add a link. So the first thing you've got to do is set your menu up right here. So just name this primary menu. So right now she's just defining a menu in the WordPress system, and then also put a check mark right here where it says primary. And let's also use this same menu for the footer menu. It's something that I like to do. You can have a unique footer and primary and
Put a menu
secondary.
too.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just make it the same one. And now go ahead and create menu right here. And so that's going to reload. The menu will be created. Did you click it? I don't think you clicked it.
Save menu again.
Oh no, yeah, you clicked it. Okay, here we go. So now we got the notification right here. Primary menu has been updated. So now go ahead and right here under custom links in the URL part. So this is an important point. In order to link to an ID, you use the pound sign or hashtag and then the ID name. Okay. So in here you're gonna put hashtag contact, all lowercase. And it's going
And
to be
don't
right
put
here.
it down here in the link text.
No, in the URL right here.
Okay.
So in
Put
this
hash.
case, it's the URL. Since it's on this page, you don't have to put like HTTPS or something like that. But if you link to it from another page or from another site, then you would have to put the HTTPS in the domain. But yeah, just put hashtag contact.
Did I have to move the HTML?
Nope, no HTTP or anything. Yep, just hashtag contact. And then in the link text, just spell the word contact me. Spell the words contact me in the regular casing. So you can have a capital C in this case, and you can have a space and a capital M. So yeah, and then go ahead and add to menu. And now go ahead and hit save menu. All
Hmm.
right. And now go back to the front end of the site. And now when you click your contact me button right here, it'll scroll you down
Mm.
to here.
Wow.
So you can build up like for all of the different sections on your page, you can build that up like that. And something else that you may want to do while we're in here, right here, hover over your toolbar, your name on your toolbar right here, and then click theme customizer. So we're going to go ahead and just turn on your secondary menu. So here under header and navigation, just under header elements, just put a dummy phone number and email in here. And also check to show social icons and uncheck the search icon to get rid of that. You don't need a search icon, but show your social icons though.
Okay.
It's so cool to watch you guys online right now. Good job, you guys.
Is that Maddie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Maddie.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, Maddie.
How's it
I'm pretty
going?
sick, but I'm watching and I'm listening. I can see your avatars and this is so cool.
You said you're not feeling well?
No, I'm not.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
But this is awesome. Good job, guys.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, DJ Marcus isn't feeling well either.
Oh, sorry about that, Marcus. Get well.
Yeah, I hope you feel better too.
Yeah, get well soon.
Thank you.
Luckily, we can all meet like this and
Right?
participate. Don't have to
Yeah.
worry about
Yeah.
sharing germs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Right?
Right? Right?
I
Exactly.
needed this downtime
Trey
too.
and
I'm
Wendy, you
really
would
gonna
not want to
focus
be
on my
here.
site and reach out to
We
my
don't
Yeah.
want no meta COVID or nothing.
You know.
Exactly.
You know. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. Whenever you get ready, Maddie, just let me know. I understand.
I appreciate you, Rich.
N-
Thank you.
No problem. At your own time. No worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is much safer than.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Uh, okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, so go ahead and hit publish, Cybershay,
Okay.
and go ahead and you can exit out of this theme builder. It'll reload once you do, and then you'll see the header for the first time. So you see this right here was now added.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing that you can do is you can also add menu items up here. So come back over here. Let's explore the menus a little bit more since we're on this. So come back over to this tab. So we're back on the back end.
You mean
This
this
one
one?
right here. Yep. Yeah.
The first
This
one?
one. Yeah, the first one. Yep. Click that one. Oh, I thought that one was in the back. Just yeah, you can just hover over and go back to menus. But I was going to I like to work with one tab on the back end, one tab on the front end, and I switch back and forth like that. But yeah, let's so just while you're over here, hover over appearance and go to menus. And now let's go ahead and create a new menu. So go ahead and click right here where it says create a new menu. And we're going to create a menu for this secondary menu.
Create a
So
new menu.
yeah, right here where my pointer is at. Can you see my red pointer
Yeah.
right here?
I don't
Create
see
create a
video.
new menu right here. It's right here.
I see bulk select.
No, no, right here where it says create a new menu. You have to come up some more. You have come up some more. It's right here,
More?
right here. So
I
if
see
you,
bulk select. Where
but
you pointing it says
look at me.
Look at
No,
yeah. Look at him. Look at him
does
in
anyone
VR.
else see
Look
it?
at him in VR.
Yeah, look
Mhm.
at right here.
click that. Just click it.
No, 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 no. Shay, watch him up here and see where he's pointing. See the
Yeah.
red? You
Yeah,
see the
it's
red?
up
Up
here.
there. Yeah.
I can't see. I see bulk select where he's pointing to.
No, it's
I wonder if it's
does
a delay or something.
does
Maybe it's a
anyone else?
delay.
What does everyone
I
else see?
see you. I see the red.
Create
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I see it.
Hmm.
But what do you see? It says create menu.
Yes. Create
Yes.
a new
Uh-huh.
menu.
Uh-huh.
Okay, okay.
Okay, it's
So
right
let's all
under
work
manage
together to get Cyber
locations. You
Shay up
see
there.
manage locations? The manage
Oh,
locations.
way up here, up
Yeah, right
here.
there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Oh.
there you go.
There you go. Thanks, Deuce.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Okay.
No, you know
Yay.
what, Rich? Sometimes it does
It does
point.
that.
I've seen it point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pointing at a
Understood.
different
Yeah.
area.
No, understood.
Yeah.
We just have to figure out a way to work through it. And
Hmm.
we all work together as a crew to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead and
Save changes. Save menu. It said
I don't
save.
think you've made any change. Yeah, well, it's yeah, you could go ahead and just hit leave because the only thing you did was hit bulk select, but it thinks that
Okay.
you may had
Yeah.
done something. So now let's give this one a name. You can just name this one top menu.
Okay.
And then you're gonna put a check mark right here where it says secondary menu. and
Okay.
then you can hit create menu. And now let's tell you what, let's link to something else. So you can use, let's just put for right now. Do you have anything on this videos page? What do you have on this videos page?
Nothing yet.
Okay, just go ahead and put a tick mark in it. Put a tick mark in videos right there, and then just hit add to menu. Let's just add it here so we got something. And now go ahead and hit save menu. Did it save?
It's doing
Scroll up.
again.
I think I can't see. Scroll up.
Um,
Yeah, there we go.
scroll
Yep,
up.
it did save. So now let's just go back to the front end again. And so now you'll see we've got videos link up here. So you see we've got that menu item up here in the top blue navigation.
Mhm.
So that's another navigation menu location. And you can put a collection of menus up here. Now you can turn this blue background any color you want. But what
Okay.
I'm trying to demonstrate is that you've got a menu system here you can keep adding menu items to. You've got a primary menu system here. And if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll see your footer menu is the same as your primary menu down here. Which, once again, it doesn't have to be, but you can. Another thing you should do is turn on your your scroll arrow, so that people don't have to scroll manually to get back up to the top. I think you got a little bit further you can go. Keep going. Is that the bottom? Oh,
That's
you
the
made a
bottom.
custom footer. That's why it's not showing. So your footer
Oh.
menu isn't showing because you used a custom footer.
Mhm.
So that's why the footer isn't showing. I think we did that in the last class.
Yeah.
So does anyone have any questions about any of that so far?
No.
Something else you'll want to turn on, Cyber Shay, since your page
Okay.
is so long, is just hover over your toolbar again and just go to your dashboard.
Back the top button.
Yeah, the back to top
Yeah.
button. Yep.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Hover over the Divi menu right here, and then click Theme Options. Yep, there you go. And if you scroll down, you'll see where it says back to top button. And you can put your URLs in there too for your. But here's your back to top button.
Okay.
Yep. So enable that right here, and then also smooth scrolling. Go ahead and turn that on as well. Now, if you scroll up a little bit, you can you can put in. Now, first of all, this is for like the one that's up there in the header because you're not even using the one in the footer. And then also there's a module for social networks. So you can, and it's got way more social networks in it. But this is the default one. And if you want to put like your Instagram URL in there, your X URL in there, your Facebook URL, you can replace these hashtags with those URLs, and then it will be used for those buttons that
Mhm.
came on in the header up there.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Okay. So
I
anyone
have to
have
put
any?
anything to save. I don't gotta save anything, right?
Yeah.
Save
Well, yeah,
changes,
you
right?
do
Okay.
save your changes right here. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. So then, if no one has any questions about any of that stuff, I'll go ahead and introduce you to plugins. Let's talk about plugins.
Yes, I've been waiting
Okay.
for that.
Yes.
All right. So, Cyber Shay, if you hover over plugins and then click Add New, we're gonna
Yeah,
go
it's a
on a
lot
little
of
plugin.
plugins. So many. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I've
So
been looking at them.
and click where it says add new. Let's start at the add. So right now, well, first before you click that, don't click it yet. Oh, it's
Oh.
fine. You can stay here. It's okay. It's okay. So the two different options: install plugins and add new. So installed. is just where you manage your currently installed plugins. Now, there's a difference between something being installed and being activated. So, installed just means that the plugins files are now sitting in your system. But when
Mm-hmm.
it's activated, that means the plugin files are now active in your system and available for use.
Mm.
Now, it's a security vulnerability to have plugins in your WordPress site that you're not using, because a plugin, when it's active, it activates the security features that the plugin developers created for it.
Mm.
But when it's inactive, it's not running those features, yet it is a collection of files that are in your system. And those files can be used for exploiting security vulnerabilities.
Mm.
So it's always a good idea to delete any plugins you're not using, because you can
Okay.
always go and get them when you want them.
Okay.
so so that's one thing.
Okay.
Now, another important thing to know about plugins is that they're built by people that are not WordPress as a core company. So the company Automatic that makes WordPress do not make the overwhelming majority of the plugins that are out here.
Hmm.
That means that some plugins are better than others, and you always use plugins at your own risk. Now,
Okay.
when it comes to me, I primarily only use plugins most of the time that I pay for, because and the old saying is that when you don't pay for it, you're the product. And so a lot of times, if you but that doesn't always apply. Like, sometimes the plugin developers are trying to make a name for themselves, so they commit, you know, uh, projects for the community to use. Sometimes there's like tiers. So sometimes, like, the free tier will be available in the repository, but then there will be more features that are unlocked if you upgrade and pay for it. And so, but and then also there's some really good community powered plugins that are really sophisticated, really good, but are free 100% pretty much. So this plugins page is the gateway to all of them, right?
Yeah. Of course.
This add new plugins, it basically takes you to access any plugins that are in the WordPress repository. If you open up a new tab, if you open up a new tab, Cyber Shay,
Mm-hmm.
and then go to WordPress.org.
It's www dot.
Well, you don't have to put www, but it's just WordPress, WordPress.org. So WordPress.org is the official website for the WordPress project. And up here, if you go to extend, if you click on extend right here, and then go to plugins. So this right here is a convenient way of researching all the plugins that are in the repository. But when you're here, come back over to this tab, Cybershay. When you're back here
Which
and
one? To the
yeah,
right?
this one, yeah. When you're back here and you search for a plugin, it is always pulling that plugin from the same repository that's available over here on the front end. Okay, the repository is a public repository. Any developer can submit plugins into it. Okay, so
Oh.
Mhm.
now there are plugins that are not in there. For example,
Oh. Okay.
gravity forms. The only way
Really?
you can, yeah. So the only way you can get gravity forms is by buying it. And so the reason why you all get to have it is because I have a elite license and I can share it.
Huh. Thank
But
you.
yeah, no worries. But no, you can't search for gravity forms in here and pull it. Okay? But you can search for gravity forms in here and pull all kinds of third-party plugins that extend it. So a lot of
Uh.
people will hook into gravity forms and make it do stuff that the gravity forms developer didn't make it do. Okay?
Oh. It's an
And so they'll
extender.
extend it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
So now, so 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 most of you are going to want to do things related to e-commerce. Maybe you want to build a store. If you want to build a store, there is a great project called WooCommerce, and it was not originally built by Automatic, but Automatic ended up buying them out, and so it's now an official Automatic plugin. But if you go ahead and type WooCommerce, Cybershay, inside of the search plugins is WOOCOMM, and as you start typing, it's going to start looking for it. It's going to start looking, and you'll notice that it's going to load, and it's going to load up with everything that's available. You COMMERCE,
It's ERs.
ERCE at the end. COMMERC. Yeah,
Oh,
here we
there
go.
you go, right there.
Now, so here's like, for example, this is WooCommerce. This is the main plugin. Now, but notice that it's also got all of these other plugins that extend it. Now, these are all by WooCommerce. But when you're looking at this, did you click one on where? Oh, here it goes. Sorry, it's just flipping. If you click more details on any one of them, just click more details on this one. It'll open up a screen, and it'll tell you all about that plugin. It'll tell you all the description. It'll tell you any installation notes that they want you to have, any FAQs that you need to answer. And you can scroll down, you can read about it, you can see when it was last updated, you can see how many other places it's being installed on. They give you like an approximation. And if you want to use the plugin, then you just hit install now. Don't hit install now because I don't know if you want to make this an e-commerce, but I just want to give a couple demonstrations. So go ahead and close this one out right here. Let's imagine you want to create a social network, right? So if you wanted to create like a Facebook style functionality on your website, you might want to consider BuddyPress, which is also um, a plugin that is managed by Automatic, the company that builds WordPress. So go ahead and replace WooCommerce with BuddyPress, BuddyPress. It's all one word.
A one word.
Yeah. So and go ahead and just hit more details on BuddyPress. So with BuddyPress comes out the gate. You can scroll down and it'll give some more information. But it's a community building plugin. They don't have any screenshots now. But it's basically a community building plugin, and it will unlock profile building features, friendships, private messaging, all sorts of social network functionality at its core. And then there's all sorts of other plugins that extend it and make it do even more stuff. So
Hmm.
you can close this one out, Cybershay. Let's imagine that you want to do something like you said that you like a lot of times whatever you want to use, there's a plugin for it. So like let's take for example Calendarly. It's Cybershay inside of here. Change BuddyPress to Calendarly.
Calendar.
L
Lee, you said?
Y. Yeah, L
LI.
Y. Yeah, ARLY.
Oh, Calendly. Oh, I know Calendly. Okay.
CALENDAR. Get
Oh,
rid of the LY. Well, so there's plenty of events calendars. Maybe, and I'm pretty sure
Yes.
there's a Calendarly plugin too. I don't know. CALENDAR. It may be
Is it
is it
DLY?
DER? Is it
D
DER?
L Cal
Yeah, it's not
Z.
really spelled or
CALEND.
LY.
Yeah, get rid of
Here
the
it
ER.
is.
You
It's
saw
CALENDLY.
DLY.
CALENDLY. Calendly. Okay, there you go.
Mm.
Yeah,
C. You said
LY.
C.
Yeah,
LY.
LY.
CNTLY. Okay.
Yeah. There we go. So
Mm-hmm.
embed Calendly. to easily embed those. So you you'll find plugins pretty much for like whatever, but you search this way, and then you can activate them and then set them up. Most of the time, the instructions are right there inside of
So
the
is there a
more detail.
plugin to for like say for instance you wanted to have your clients have a custom login for their own login that like they can log in to your site and only they can access certain files that you share with them or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. So in that case, I would go ahead and hit this X right here.
Oh,
In
the
that
long one.
case, I would recommend um, um, type in member press.
Member press.
Yeah, one word though. I think it's member press. Yeah, member. Yeah, this one. That's another good one right there.
Oh wow.
It might not be called member press, but just get rid of the press down there. Yeah, members. This is a good one right here. But what was the name of this? Scroll down. Let me see. Memberships Pro, paid memberships Pro. But any one of these, pretty much, like all of these are going to allow you to. And actually, you know what? Technically, wait a minute. I forgot.
Mhm.
Divi has it built in now.
Oh really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You wouldn't even need. Go ahead. You wouldn't even need it. This if you just wanted to. If you just wanted to limit access to pages based on um like a membership role or
Uh-huh.
like a specific person, that's you can create conditionals with your
Huh.
Divi. Now I can show you how to do that. So you wouldn't want to activate a plug. Now if you wanted the person to build up like a profile page and like have some more complex like functionality from it,
Oh
then you would want
no.
to activate that. But if all you want to do is designate access to a page based on
Yeah.
it, then you can do that in Divi already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll
Okay.
show you how to do that. If but let's first find out if there's any questions about plugins or anything. Any questions? Any more questions about the plugins?
Do you know
Otherwise, I'll
about
just show you how to do it real quick.
a plugin? I was
Yeah.
looking. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
No, just a quick question. Do you have like maybe a list or of trusted like plugins that you mess with?
Yeah. So first of all, like when it comes to me, the plugins that I mainly use are what I'm introducing you to, and that's Gravity Forms, that's WooCommerce, Buddy Press. Now from those, like these plugins, pretty much like between Divi, Gravity Forms, Buddy Press, WooCommerce, this pretty much give you the foundation of almost anything you want to do. For the most part, like with most business needs, right? Now, from that, if there's any special situations, then sometimes I'll like build like a custom plugin, or I'll go find a third-party plugin. Most of the time, I'll buy a premium plugin. So I've got a collection of other plugins like that I'll purchase that they're for things like for events management and stuff
Mhm.
like that. But yeah, I've got a collection of plugins that I can recommend, but it's based on what you would want to do, though. Yeah,
Mhm. I have a question.
sure.
So before you were talking about making sure for security reasons that you don't leave any plugins activated and installed that you're not using.
Right.
So what if you're going through and cleaning house and say, okay, I'm gonna remove or uninstall, deactivate, and all that? Does it prompt you if you accidentally try to deactivate or uninstall something that you're using on your site?
Well, so okay, let's go to install plugins right here. So just click this. So first of all, any plugin that you have installed will be
Mm.
highlighted blue.
Okay,
All
okay.
right. And if there is a update available, then you go ahead and update them right here. Now, if it's highlighted blue, sometimes depending on the plugin, if you try to deactivate it, it will, give you some pushback, right? Also, it's possible to do some stuff on the WordPress backend where as a security reason, do not allow plugins to be deactivated so easily, right? But for the most part, if you want to deactivate a plugin, you just hit the deactivate button. Now, this bot protection plugin, because on the server level, that's a required plugin by my server, it's not going to let you delete it. So if you
Okay.
try to delete it, it'll come right back on. You can keep hitting it, it'll keep coming back on, because it's a security one. Also, the Breeze will do the same thing. But if you try to deactivate Gravity Forms, it'll just deactivate.
Even if you're using it.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it doesn't know if you're using it. It just knows whether it's active or not.
Gotcha. Okay.
But whether or not you're using it is kind of, you
It's
know,
up to you to keep track of, right?
yeah, yeah, right.
Okay. I just wanted to, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So like but if, yeah, you can, you might want to delete like the Hello Dolly and the Keysmet, um, if you know,
Delete that.
unless you're going to use them. I leave them in. I don't
Oh,
personally use them. I mean, some people use them, and there's like a whole, just depending on what you're going to do, you may use them or not. But if you're not going to use them, delete them. And in fact, one plugin that I do recommend you all use, and I should have thought of this while we were on the page. You all should use Yoast SEO. That's a plugin that I use in every website that I create.
what is it
Yo,
called?
Yoast. So if you come back over to Add New, so with your Yoast SEO, and just type YOAST in here.
YOAST.
Yeah, Yoast.
Hmm.
So Yoast SEO is going to allow you to set up your site maps
Mhm.
and submit them to Google and all of that. It'll allow you to SEO optimize all of your pages. On every page, there is an SEO score, and you can try to get it all in the green and everything. Uh,
Hmm.
so it'll help you optimize your pages and content. It's one of those plugins that have paid tiers, but the free tier lets you get the basics in terms of like just being SEO optimized with your site. Another thing is when you share your page with somebody, when you share your website, you give somebody the link. Like if you was to send it through Instagram Messenger or something like that, and you know how it shows a thumbnail,
Hmm.
you'll be able to set what that thumbnail that shows and all of that stuff from the Yoast SEO also. And then
Hmm.
you can apply keywords to pages and all sorts of stuff in order to
Okay.
optimize the pages.
Should I
Yeah.
That's
install
good
it
for
then?
So
branding.
we might
Go
as
on.
well install and activate
Okay.
that now.
Yeah, yeah, you might as well go on and
Yeah.
install and activate
Install
Yoast.
now.
Yeah.
It's installed.
And if
Activate.
and if you want, we've got 10 minutes left. So if you want, I can go ahead and show you how to make the conditional access to pages if you want. Right? Okay. So you can so first of all, I highly recommend you like spend some time after you activate it. And CyberShay, you can leave this page here. You can start your first time configuration, but you can leave this page right here, or you can
Hmm.
because you'll want to go through these steps. We won't go through them
Okay.
here, but you can ask
Hmm.
any questions. But it's really, really simple, and they've got a
Easy.
lot of guides and everything. But you can ask any questions in the messenger. But
Okay.
I just want to show everyone, keep this page open and come over to this one. Let's use this one so that you can keep that page where it's at. So this tab over here, yeah,
This one.
and just refresh it. Yeah, just go ahead and refresh it. So let's what we're gonna do is you refreshed it.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is um, we're going to create a page, and on the page, we're going to make it so that you can only see it if you're a level subscriber. Or, um, uh, yeah, let's do that. So go ahead and we don't have to create a page. Let's just go to this videos page right here. Yeah, because I forgot you've got this page right here. You said you're not using, so let's just use it. So on this page, let's go ahead and enable Visual Builder. Now, first of all, WordPress as a default the system itself allows you to create users. So you can create as many users as you want, and you've got different user roles. So you've got subscriber, contributor, editor, administrator. Each one of these roles allows a different set of permissions. So a person that's a subscriber, they don't have access to create any content, but if you have an option to comment or something like that on your posts, they will be able to comment. But a subscriber is essentially the lowest level and basically just is registered in the system as being, a user, a member. Okay. Um, but go ahead and let's start from scratch. And so just go ahead and pick a row. Just pick one of these rows. We're mainly looking for the and just pick a text block. Yeah, and you can just leave the default text in and just so here under advanced, go ahead and click advanced. And so first of all, pretty much everywhere throughout Divi, you will always find conditions. Okay. Now go ahead and just hit your drop down for conditions. So you've got conditions on all modules, on all sections, on all rows, pretty much like everywhere throughout here. You can set you can set conditions on it. Okay. So hit add condition. These are all of the different um, like starting points of the condition, right? So in this case, if you want to do it based on a user, so scroll down and here under user, where'd it go? Okay, here we go. You got user logged in status and user role. So if you only wanted this to show to subscribers, for example, or if you only wanted this to show to people that are logged in, if you did not want it to show to people that are logged out and you only want to show to logged in people, you could use logged in status.
Hmm.
But if you wanted it to show to users based on a role, go ahead and select role.
Select user
Select.
role.
Mm-hmm. And then you can select, put a check mark in subscriber. You has, yeah, okay, there you go, subscriber. Now, if it was going to be based on a specific user's ID, like if you wanted it like only allow Rich to see it, for example,
Yes, yeah.
then in this case, you could put the user's ID in right here. You wouldn't have to put a check mark in subscriber. You could just put the ID. Now you get the ID from the back end where you create the user.
Mm.
So you can just uncheck this subscriber, Cybershay, and just type the number 1 in here. Just type the number 1 in here where it say user IDs, and now hit the check green. And now go ahead and hit this green. And now come here and just close this out. So save it. Now I am user 1. Now I am the only person that can see this. So go ahead and exit Visual Builder.
Hmm.
So you see her text is gone. Now watch this. I'll go back to my desk. I'll go to, what is it, cybershay.luxpr.club.
No, this one's Humai.
Oh,
Cybershay.humai.
okay, that one's
Club.
human.club. Okay. Okay. Okay, you see my screen now? All right. Okay. So now I'll click this. Well, first I've got to sign in. So you see, if I click this right now, I don't see the text, right? That wasn't the text, was it?
It was on the it was on another page. Was it on
It was on the videos page, right?
Yeah.
One moment. I've got to give me 1 second. Let me get signed in here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now that I'm signed in, you see how now I can see it. You see, it's the text right here. So if anyone else come to this page, they won't see it. But do you see how I'm able to see it when I sign in?
Yeah.
Does everyone agree? I can't tell. I've got a lot of.
Yeah.
So if
I
even
agree.
Yeah,
even
sorry, I
cyber,
see it. Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
see
yeah,
it. So
Yeah,
even
I
cyber
see
Shay, if
it.
she was to go
Hmm.
to this page
Yeah,
and she can't see it unless she edit it. But
yeah,
if anyone else come to this page, they can't see it. But since she put in that number one, and since I'm user one, I'm the I got now. Let me show you where the user IDs are.
yeah.
So you
Yeah,
can
how do
find
you set
someone's
users?
you well, okay, so in order to set a user, you just come back here to your back end, you hover over users and you click add new. All
Hmm.
right. And you can so this is one way, but you can also have the user created by through your gravity form. If you just activate the user registration add-on, you can have a form. They fill out the form. When it's submitted, the user is automatically created for them. But in this case, if you wanted to create, so I'll just name this one test person. Okay, test person at email.com. Okay, and see they've got the password right here. You can send the password to them, but remember you've got to have the system set up for sending out mail first. Talk to me before sending it out. But we can make the role any one of these roles, or we can create new roles. I'll show how to do that. But once you've done that, you can see the user's ID. If you so first of all, like if you click the user right here up at the top, you'll see where it says user ID right here. So you see this one is ID 3. You see if we come to my ID, my user right here, you see this one. Sorry. Because it's user ID 1, I guess it's not showing up there. But if you look down here at the bottom, maybe I know mine is user ID 1. Oh, well, but if I go to CyberShay, you see CyberShay's user ID is 2. The root administrator is always 1. The first administrator is always 1. That's how I know it's 1. But you can see like with this one, every other user up here at the top, you can see the user ID. This one is 3. This person I just created. And so you would basically, you only have to put that number inside of that area. And then that's how it will know to show it to that particular user. So in this case, if
Hmm.
I wanted to show it to test person in that field, I would put the number 3 and it would show it only to test person.
Hmm. Wow.
So that's how that works. Yeah. But yeah, if you wanted to make it so that the person registers, you can just
Yeah, I was about to ask that. Like,
just
how do
just
they
activate
like?
activate this right here.
uh,
You activate the install the user registration add-on, and I'll
Yeah,
make
so like yeah, so for instance, like when you created all of our stuff, like and you gave us a user and login, how did you what was your process of that? Of going through that? Like what
well,
did you
well, first I
what
had
did-
to install WordPress on the server for each one of you. I gave each one of you your own subdomain first, so that's why
okay.
you're under, trade.humine.club,
Okay.
djmj.humine.club. So the first thing I had to give you was an address to be able to access your WordPress site. Then I
Uh
installed WordPress on the server, and I had to install myself as an administrator first. That's why I am admin one on all of your sites. That's why I can come in case you have any trouble. I can come in.
okay,
All
okay.
of you are admin too, so all of your ideas too, because you're the second user that was created in the system. And so, but yeah, I went through the process of creating your user account the same way I just showed, where I just hover over users, click add new, and then I create tray,
Mm-hmm.
and etc.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And then you can set the passwords right here, but um, you know, you can set it at whatever strength you want and all of that.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
Now,
That's
if
good.
you create a user for your client, they
Mm-hmm.
log in the same way you log in, but you can also
What?
create a login for the front end for them too, and I'll show how to do that as well
Hmm.
when you're ready. Yeah,
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
yeah. So, any questions or anything?
Uh, So like right now, I actually pay for it's like it's kind of like a Dropbox,
Hmm.
but it is something. Isn't an alternative to like something like Drop? Cause that's what I want to be able to share files and stuff with people, but I want to like do it from my website, not an external link to
You
have to
want to
see.
do like you want to turn your website into a file share?
Yeah.
Oh, there's plenty of
Oh, really?
plenty
Mm.
of so first of all, and I've got this plugin as well, but where
That's another page I'm thinking of making a file share.
but now, yeah, but you've got, let's see, yeah, let's see, I've got, I can't remember the name of the one I got, but I bought one and I haven't used it yet, but let's see what they got right here. So, you know, so first of all, like, now you can't, let me just specify one thing. You can't turn it into a cloud hosting site, like in terms of like real big heavy files, because the server isn't like set up for you to, like, let's say you wanted to turn it into a video hosting site or something like that, like, and you just
Uh-huh.
like hog up terabytes of space. Like, it's
Right.
not,
Yeah.
it's not, it's not set up. It's,
Yeah.
so you're gonna run into a limit. You're gonna run into
Yeah.
limits that I set. Like if you try to do that, but let's say that you're dealing with, like just pictures and PDFs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
um like, yeah, so there's, depending on what you want to do specifically, there's a lot of plugins to do it. I can't remember the name of the one that I bought. Then something like WP File Manager or something like that. But I
Uh-huh.
purchased the premium plugin, and I had I was gonna like use it for um sharing like Unity packages and stuff with the community.
Uh-huh.
And
Hmm.
so I hadn't got around
He
to
froze for me. Oh, okay. There you go. Okay.
am I back?
No, you gray now. Yeah.
You can hear me though?
I can hear
Hmm.
you though.
Yes.
Yes, I
Yeah,
can
we
hear
can
you.
hear you, so we good. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
it's
Hmm.
don't. Yeah.
frozen.
Yeah.
Okay, one moment.
Is he gray for y'all too?
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can just hear him. Just
Yeah, we can.
audio. If
I
we
can
can
hear
still.
him too. Yeah.
All right, let me try to. This here says about that. Let me see.
Wendy, Wendy, Wendy. Mm.
Wendy.
Her eyes over here twitching and she dressed
Mm.
like a witch. What the hell?
I know, right?
Well,
Shave,
yeah,
shaves complete
yeah.
only.
I was like, oh, I want to show you the mhm. She's probably on mute. She's mute. Yeah, she's mute.
She's unmuting.
She's mute. Mm.
I think she's looks like she's looking
What
for
you
her
say,
mute.
Shayla?
Yeah, I wanted to show you the thing. Well, it was working before it just like stopped. Um, hmm. Okay.
Probably lost him.
Yeah.
He did say something about his headset. So I don't know if he was having low on power or what.
Shoot,
Oh,
I need to check mine now. Did you say that?
That's the one thing I do not like about the Quest 3. This
Okay, I'm
battery
back.
life is horrible.
okay.
Oh, I'm good.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Okay,
There
I'm
you
back.
go.
Sorry about that.
There you
That's
go.
cool.
Sorry
Change your
about that.
headsets.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Switch the headsets up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's let me see. I'm not connected, but yeah, I mean where did my computer connection go? One moment. Well, I mean we're pretty much finished. Yeah, it's frozen right here. But, but yeah, let's see. What did I leave off? Where did I freeze out at?
Um. Let's
Talking
talk.
about share file
Oh
links,
yeah,
Yeah.
file
etc.
Share. Yeah.
sharing. Yeah. So yeah, I've got a I was going to use it for sharing some files with the community, and so I gotta go find what the name of it is, but it's a pretty robust plugin. It allows me to like upload, files, and then I can set like how many times a person can download the files. There could be different
Yeah.
levels of access to files. Like people have to be like under a certain level. I can choose to sell files if I want to, if I
Yeah.
want, and then it'll go through my Stripe payment gateway or PayPal.
Cause I
So
was kind of see if it had a plugin that was sync like with the thing I use, but I couldn't. I couldn't
what do you
find.
use?
It's called Sync.
Sync. You want to
SYN.
show it to us?
Let me show you. Hold on one second. Let me
And two,
open
Rich,
it.
what you just said, so that could be like, say, for instance, Cyber Shay, her ebook.
Mm-hmm.
She could okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Now with her ebook, like she can. So okay, so a couple things, but yeah, yeah, she could use that, but that plugin would be a little probably too robust for her for that because she's got the one file. Um,
Uh,
but for your ebook, one thing, not just for your ebook, but WooCommerce might be a good plugin for you because so
Hmm.
so first of all of you may want to like drop ship merch, right? So like let's say you
Hmm.
got
Mm.
shirts and hats and things like that. You
okay.
can set up a Printify account, and your Printify will connect to WooCommerce automatically on the back end, and like whatever shirts and hats and merch you create in your Printify, it will sync automatically with your WooCommerce. So if she was to set up her WooCommerce, she could put her book in it. That'd be one thing. But then also all of her merch go through the Printify, and it would also sync with her store, and then she would have it all in her store in her
Mm.
shopping
So,
cart.
so Rich, how does it work if you have like files like 3D files or whatever that can be? How does that? How does that? I've been trying to figure that out. If I
Um,
buy, like assets from Blender Market and stuff like that, how does it come to me automatically, or is almost automatically? How is
well,
that dispersed?
okay, so then if you wanted to you want to host like that, right? So
Y-
but if you purchase from, these sources, most of the time it'll be in a zip file. So they'll zip
mm,
all the files up, Now, and then the zip file is uploaded into a secure location that just because you have the URL to the file, you can't download it. The software will block it, right? So that's another important point of it. Now, you can do that in your WooCommerce, so you can activate WooCommerce. WooCommerce has secure file upload and download sales capability. And it would work. And a lot of these places that you use for downloading assets, they're using WooCommerce. Like once you start using WooCommerce, you'll be able to detect it on other people's sites.
Mm,
But it's real easy to set that up using WooCommerce.
Okay.
'Cause I was interested because I have created, and I think everybody and their mom has created those electronic planners.
Okay.
Um, and I was trying to figure out how would that
The
distribution
heck?
happen, especially if I'm sleeping. I'm not gonna want to send no file. So I was
You
trying
can
to figure out how those big sites did that.
so yeah, if you do you want to sell the file? You want to sell it? You want it behind a paywall, or you want it
Well,
to people to
I
just
guess I have
download
to
it?
figure that out.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
yeah.
I'm not sure.
You want them to become a member of your site first, and then after they register, some files they get to download for free, some files they have to pay for. You can set all of
Mm,
that up in your
mm,
WooCommerce. You can set all
okay,
that up in
that's a good
WooCommerce.
idea. Some good ideas.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
we can go through we can cover WooCommerce in the next class or something like that. But
Okay,
for
yes.
all of that stuff, you can use WooCommerce for, and you can sell free items on with your WooCommerce, and you can make some of them that you
Hmm.
charge a dollar amount for. Yeah. And then you
Okay.
connect it to your payment gateway if you're going to use PayPal or Stripe or something to so that you can collect the payment, so you can process the payments. They hook right in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And if you want to just activate the plugin, like I'll make a little tutorial just showing the basic setup and send it through the group like I normally do if you
Yes,
want me to.
please. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And then that way next week you just come with your questions. We just answer the questions. And so I'll do that. So tomorrow I'll send a video showing how to set up WooCommerce, showing how to create digital download product, and also I'll in the video I'll show Printify as well so that you can just take a look at that.
Okay.
And then next class we'll just cover whatever your questions are
Yeah, I would
Okay.
from
like
what
to
you.
get rid of my Shopify
Yeah, you don't
because
need Shopify.
that thing, I can't work it. It's just difficult.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
some people have gotten free stuff because I'm like, just forget it. Don't worry about it. You can have it.
WooCommerce is way
It's very bad.
easier to work
Mm.
with, and it's much more better. Yeah, it's
Mm,
WooCommerce is nice. Yeah, you'll like it, and it's got a really robust back end for like seeing all the details about the order, about the customer, any
Hmm.
notes that they left, any of that type of stuff, and you
Mm-hmm.
can extend it and make it more robust very easily.
Mhm.
okay,
hmm
great.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Marcus, you got a question? Oh, okay. So your arm.
Okay.
I don't
Well,
know why my
anyway,
arms
I'm
move
sorry.
like that when I'm like I'm still, but my arms are moving.
Right,
So I don't
right. I
know.
got you. Yeah. It's all good. I
I
Mhm.
just
understand, but
checking.
anyway, this is Sync. This is what I use. I got like 6 terabytes of cloud storage in this thing, and
Okay, so you're
so
using that for the cloud. Okay.
yes, and
There
then
may be
yeah,
a WordPress plugin for it.
yeah. I'm look. That's what I was hoping
Let's
because
see.
I can set passwords on certain folders,
Okay.
and I can give certain people access to certain folders and things like that. So
You I see you what was in this tab right here? Come back to this tab. This tab right here where you got search results for sync. Let's see what you was doing.
yeah, I was looking.
Media sync. So what is this? Is this it?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I just
Sync.
literally.
No, that's just
Yeah, I
me.
don't think. Yeah,
Do
that's not.
just come into a new tab and just say sync.com WordPress plugin.
Okay. Sync.
And then put a space WordPress plugin. And let's just see what comes up.
Did I not type it in right?
No, you did. It's just let's see. Yeah, it's let me search on my yeah,
Yeah.
maybe they don't have a plug-in, but
Yeah, I don't think
why
they
isn't
got a
my
plugin for
computer?
it.
Oh, there we go. Was teachers. Okay. Yeah, my computer isn't
I
coming
think I
over
gotta
here.
head
Let's
out.
see.
Everybody, take
Yeah,
care.
I got to head
All
out too.
right.
But yeah, I'll make a
Okay.
video and send it in the group, and then we'll go from there. And also, I'll check
Okay.
into sync
Mhm.
because basically, what you want to do, you want to just
Yeah. Yeah, I just
like
wanna
maybe
yeah.
link to the files in your sync onto the
Yes.
page. Let
Yes.
me look at sync. Let me see what sync is, and then I'll have some. I'll see
Okay.
what options I can come up with. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. And then you gonna fix that option where I can upload a font?
Please, yeah, I need a reminder for that. Thanks for reminding me. Yep, I've got to make that update on the server. I'll do that. I'll do that in the morning
Okay.
also because I'm
Okay,
not
no
going.
rush, no rush.
Yeah, if you can just send me a message. Just send
Okay.
me through the Instagram or something. Just
Okay.
say Rich.
Okay.
Don't forget to add the font support.
Okay. I screenshotted that. So okay, I did
Sweet.
it. Okay.
Thank you.
All
Appreciate it.
right.
Yep, I got you, and I'll let you know once I do it. I'll do it in the morning.
Okay. Thank
Yep.
you.
All right. All right,
Thanks,
everybody.
Rich.
No
Another great
problem.
Thank you.
class.
Thank
Another
All
you.
great
right.
class.
This is a good
Thank
class.
you. Thank you. Thank
Hmm.
you.
All
No
right.
Yeah,
Thank
thank you
problem.
you.
again.
Y'all
All
have a
right.
great evening and
You
see you next
All
week.
too.
right. All right.
Same here.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Shayla, what
See
did
you,
you want to show me
everybody.
something? Shayla?
Yeah, it was working. Oh, the keyboard. I have to show it to you. And
What
it
you
was
been
good.
up to, Glenda?
Hey, girl.
What you been up to?
Oh, it's getting ready for tax season.